Hello and welcome to the Clever Fox YouTube channel. My name is Ilysse and today I'm going to prove to you that you can journal even if you have a really busy life. I have the Clever Fox 4-minute journal here, and this journal has been designed to have you spend no more than 4 minutes journaling each day. Join me today as we set up my morning and then evening reflections using this 4-minute journal, and I know you are going to love this product. It's a short video, so make sure that you watch the whole thing so you don't miss any of the amazing features in this journal. Also, if you are not yet subscribed to our channel, click that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell because you don't want to miss any future videos. Let's start journaling. One of the biggest factors that prevents people from being able to be consistent with a journal is feeling like maybe you don't have enough time to journal. And that's where this 4-minute journal comes in. Our video will be a little bit longer than 4 minutes as I talk you through the prompts, but the idea is that you shouldn't have to spend more than 4 minutes to be able to do some morning and evening reflection. So the first thing that I'm going to do is date this. So today is Monday, September 8th, and it is 7:45 a.m. And today I am grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful that I got enough rest this weekend. I am grateful for my health. I spent much of last week not feeling well, and I'm grateful to be feeling much better. I'm also grateful for a revised work schedule that I'm now off on Fridays, and that's giving me a lot more productive time during the week because I can focus on other things I need to do on a Friday, but it's also just giving me a little bit more balance, which is really what I needed. So I am excited about tonight's art show, and I'll just write with Christine. So when I was in high school, I took a photography class in my high school as like an elective, and my photography teacher took photos of some of the students. And 2 years ago, she reached out and wanted to retake the photos. So it's the series she's doing called Revisited, where she's retaking photos that she took of us 20 years ago. And tonight she's actually having an art show, an exhibit where she's sharing those photos, and I've been invited to go. So I'm really excited. I am proud of myself for limiting my time out yesterday. We had a very, very busy day yesterday, and when we were out, we ended up going to meet some friends to watch some Sunday football, and originally we were going to stay until about 4, and then my fiance decided he wanted to stay longer, and I was going back and forth, but decided ultimately I wanted to go home around 4 because I knew that I needed to give myself some rest, and that's kind of where the gratitude of getting enough rest comes in, and I'm just proud of myself for not having FOMO and knowing when I wanted to leave and sticking to that decision. We were only about 10 minutes from home, so I drove home, and then a friend took my fiance home. So it wasn't a huge decision, but one that I'm proud of myself for making. A positive affirmation is going to be really applicable right now to where I am in my life with so much going on. And my positive affirmation today is one task at a time is, and then I'm going to go big with these letters. We're going to write enough. Sometimes when the to-do list is so big and feels unmanageable, it's really helpful to remind yourself that one task at a time is enough. You don't need to be able to do a million things at a time. Just focus on one thing and then focus on the next thing, and just kind of making it a little bit bigger and more interesting so I remember it. What recent moment of joy or laughter am I grateful for? Now also, if you see like these other pages, these prompts do change throughout, so you're not going to get bored with them or feel like they're stagnant because the prompts are changing. So a recent moment of joy or laughter am I grateful for? On Saturday, we experienced severe rain while outside with friends. The tall ones held up the umbrella, spelled that wrong, while the short ones hid underneath. And it was just funny. It's okay if you make a spelling error in your journal. Your journal doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna use a little bit of correction tape here just to clean this up a little bit because I made a spelling error, and that's okay. And underneath. Okay, and that is my morning journal. That's all you need to do. It's very simple. It's very easy. I'm sure it's even quicker than this if you weren't talking through it and reading out loud as you're doing it. So that is perfect for my morning reflection. And then I am going to come back and do some evening reflection later on. I am back. It is time for my evening reflection. Today has been such a good day, and the time is 9:21 p.m. Today I felt we've got some choices here: happy, creative, excited, relaxed, tired, upset, chatty, daring, and overwhelmed. I'm actually going to do my own little prompt here, and I'm going to create a little face like that, and I'm going to write prepared. I don't know that in this very moment or today any of these works perfectly for me. There's many times that they do. I'll feel excited or happy, relaxed, etc. But right now, especially on a Monday, I'm just feeling prepared. That's how I've been feeling today, is very prepared for the week ahead. And that's really great that we have an option here for kind of a fill in your own. Things that made this day great. I solved a big problem at work. We scheduled more wedding venue tours and where did I write it down? The art show. A fun night at the art show. It was really special to be there and to be able to support my photography teacher. I don't want to say my old photography teacher, she's not old, but my photography teacher. So that is it. That is the 4-minute journal. This journal is a must-have if you are having a hard time being consistent with journaling and you feel like you don't have the time for it. This is something that we highly, highly recommend. And hopefully this video showed you how easy and enjoyable it is to sit down and journal. So you can pick up this journal over at cleverfoxplanner.com. If you are not yet subscribed to our channel, click that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and also click the notification button because we have so many amazing videos ahead, especially as we head into this new season, start to prepare for the holidays, and then start to prepare for a new year in January. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you soon.